it at some point this year. I don't think it's going to be today. So much athleticism, so much power. But again, I'm picking Anna Leigh Waters in straights.
Let's get right down to Humanity Championship Court. Michelle McMahon, Rob Cassidy with the call.
Camet, thanks so much. Anna Leigh Waters off to a hot start in game one. So hot that they couldn't even wait to the start of the first game for us. Just kidding. 3-0 lead for Anna Leigh Waters. Kate Fahey trying to defend what Manassi was saying. Nice. Perfectly played at the kitchen. And Kate Fahey on the board. I'm alongside 12-year veteran of the game, our pickleball expert and current touring pro Rob Cassidy. I'm Michelle McMahon. Kate Fahey and Waters have met 4 times last season. Nice. Oh, wow.
Smacked. Yeah, we're starting off strong. Kate Fahey versus Anna Leigh Waters. Another scenario that could have played out on Championship Sunday, but here we are on this beautiful Friday with this as our first match of the day.
Well, these two did meet in 2 finals last year, including a cup in Vegas and the World Championships in Dallas. Oof. Misfire wide, and Kate Fahey has yet to get a game off Anna Leigh Waters, but she was oh so close at the finals. 12-10 the finish in game 1 for Anna Leigh Waters. Fahey had a game point on her side, so we'll see if that trend changes today in Palm Springs, California.
Side out. You maintaining your out call? Referee timeout. We have a challenge to the out call.
Ball in the hand of Kate Fahey.
Time in. 2-3.
Holy smokes.
That's wide. Fahey ties it early at 3.
Just you can hear the bass off of the paddle of Kate Fahey. Good gracious.
Nice. Anna Leigh Waters takes the net, finds the angle in the open corner. Career record is 193 wins to 13 losses. That's good for 93%.
Point.
Skipper off the tape. Waters takes advantage. She only lost once last year, Rob. And with her, she took 42 gold medals in all divisions. 4 silvers in 17 tournaments last year. That is just remarkable.
Oh, and what a rebuttal down the line from Anna Leigh Waters. A match-winning type shot. Fahey gave her everything here, line to line.
Wow. Paints another sideline. Speaking of that, climbing back ahead. Seems like just around the time you find ways to beat her, she finds 3 more ways to beat you.
Right.
6-3. Point.
Oh, man. Good timing and everything. She played the short hop there, Fahey did, to keep herself in it smoothly and just couldn't get that last one. That shot, so good right there. A just miss.
Point. Timeout receiver, 8-3.
This one getting out of hand in a hurry. Waters jumps out to a 4.
8-3. Side out.
The sounds of these paddles, it's like beating a rug.
3-8. Side out.
Nice rolling passing shot from Anna Leigh Waters as we approach the 12-minute mark into this game 1.
Longer than she's usually pushed in her games.
Yeah, we might have touched on it, but this is the first time she's been tested or will be tested this weekend or this week.
Wow. I mean, it's just next level.
And so far passing the test.
And as the tide rises with Anna Leigh Waters, her game continues to shine. How far away, if Fahey can't pull it off here, how far away is Fahey? Would love for you to answer that after this point. Oh my. Ooh, call was wide. Looked like it caught. Waters Might be using one of her challenges. I'd do it.
Yes, you can challenge. Are you maintaining your out call? Referee timeout. We have a challenge to the out call. The out call puts us at side out 3-9. We'll now proceed with video review.
Consulting with her sideline while making her out calls. I'm not sure if that's exactly falls within the rules, but she will use a challenge and double better and better. But the question is Anna Leigh also getting better? It's hard to judge as she's the top of the top, but I believe the answer is yes. Anna Leigh Waters, believe it or not, is exceeding and excelling in her game as well. So it's tough to track, and you know, fetching that star, fetching that goal that continues to elude you, defeating Anna Leigh Waters. You know, that's what makes her the champion, as she's evolving with the game as well.
Now this ball, in or out?
I'm not looking.
That's as close as it gets. I think you can make an argument both ways. We'll see what Mary Namey comes up with. Here she is.
After video review, the call on court stands. The ball was out. You've lost 1 free video challenge. You have 1 remaining. You have 3 free video challenges remaining. Resume play at 3-9.
Yeah, that being said, you know, still don't mind the challenge call at all. That could have gone the other way in this situation, so. Haymakers.
Gosh.
Side out.
I mean, she lofts it in, but it still has so much pace on her approach up to the net. Gives herself time to pick whatever real estate she chooses on the kitchen.
9-3.
Oh, my. Wicked drop to cross-court winner. What a sequence for Anna Leigh Waters.
Love it.
And game point with it.
That defensive setup there.
Game point.
Opening up that right side of the Fahey court. Perfect execution.
Point game 11.
And there you have it. Anna Leigh Waters rips through the first. 11-3, the finish, 15 minutes time, and game 2 coming up next in the quarterfinal rounds of women's singles. The
Game
response
2,
required
0-0.
for Kate Fahey to hang with the best in this match.
Nice defensive into the cat and mouse. Goes for the back corner. She gets it.
Anna Leigh Waters 1 step ahead of the play, despite the great shot from Kate Fahey.
1-0. Side out.
Heavy drive from Fahey.
0-1.
Needs more of that, chance to tie it early. Nice pass from Waters. He was seemingly right there, just misread it.
1-0. Point.
Carving out angles left to right. 131 career medals, gold medals, 44 singles titles in her career. And seemingly unstoppable to start in game 2. She knew she needed to bring her best against Kate Fahey, and this is some of the best pickleball we've seen from Anna Leigh Waters early in a quarterfinal, I would say.
That's right.
Not that she ever really takes any days off.
Yeah, she never takes any opponent lightly. She just knows that she's got her hands full with Fahey here. And she always rises to the challenge. Nice shot. Fahey stays alive.
Point.
Not enough.
Point.
Heavy pressure, heavy hitting from Anna Leigh Waters. 4-0 start. And
she's challenging.
A challenge.
Secret timeout action.
Timeout with the out call stand. You've lost 1 free video challenge. You have 2 remaining. You have 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 4-0.
I think I caught a
4-0.
college volleyball game last night that was using electric line calls. Yeah.
paddle hit the kitchen after you called.
Tough break for Fahey, but yeah, electric line calling would be the next step, right? And there's no guessing.
5-0. Point.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, just watch the replay on this. The torque and the spice behind the backhand.
Yeah.
And that's a good mover on the other side, Kate Fahey. She's not even close.
Point.
Leigh Waters doing the work out here in 22 minutes time.
Yeah, and this is exactly the kind of match she needed, right on time to kind of turn the coals and shift gears moving into the rest of the week with her eyes set on Championship Sunday. Oh my goodness. All the options.
You thought maybe inside out. She saw Kate Fahey establish herself that direction, so she went the other way. Wow. 8.
Time in. 8-0. Side out.
That's a nice sequence for Fahey. The monkey's off her back, a little smile as she walks back to the baseline, trying to crack the scoreboard in game 2. But what do you do when Waters is playing like this?
Yeah, it's tough seeking answers in a pro-level match like this against the enigma that is Leigh Waters. Deep serve, deep return.
Point.
All right,
Great
she's
spot
on the board.
Yeah.
Fans are happy about it. They want more pickleball. It's typically a great matchup between these two.
Side out.
And this is kind of the first time that Kate Fahey has been tested in this tournament. No one scoring more than 3 points in any given game against her to this point.
Point.
Good point by you, but Waters is the next level of competition. Fahey, the 6th seed for this event.
Point.
Turn is wide, and just like that, in 25 minutes, Waters has match points on her paddle.
10-1. Point, game match, 11-1.
Inside out and a beauty off the backhand volley. Waters takes this quarterfinal in style and very quickly. Wow.
Yeah. You don't get to go for more against her. You don't get to go for less. Matt Manassi nailed it. Maybe not today, but maybe someday for Kate Fahey. Leigh Waters moves on.
11-3, 11-1, the final. We're going to step aside for just a moment. When we return, Leigh Waters will join us at the desk for a winning interview on our way to the semifinals.
Welcome back to the Masters. Leigh Waters' dominating performance against Kate Fahey, 11-3, 11-1.
Absolute beatdown. I know some say that Kate Fahey can beat Leigh Waters this year. I don't believe it anymore. Leigh Waters, like Serena in her prime, physically, mentally, technically the best in the world. It's undeniable and an unbelievable effort, 11-3, 11-1 over a very good Kate Fahey.
Welcome to the Pickleball Central Desk. I agree. I mean, that's a big statement there. Serena Williams in her prime, Leigh Waters. But it really was. We saw you guys play at Worlds. That one game there, 12-10. Did you go back, watch it, take some notes? Because this was a very different performance by you. It looked technically on the court.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the finals was the end of the year, and I had to play Paris in my pool, Kate in my pool. I was just having to play all these tough players. So I think just that mindset's a little different. And I think Kate was playing really well. I finally got a break, was able to heal a little bit better. So I think I'm playing well, definitely on the top of my game. But Kate just switched to a new paddle, so I'm sure she's just getting used to that. So don't just say I played amazing. I'm sure this year we'll have a lot more close matches. But today I was glad I was able to get that done quick and rest myself up for my next couple matches.
People talk about how good you are technically, but I think physically you're very underrated as an athlete. The movement out there from the corners, when you're pushed into the corners at the kitchen line, you have so much strength to get out of it. What are the goals physically this year? Because I think I've seen a transformation specifically in the last 6 months as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's tough when you're Catherine's partner. Everybody's comparing your physicality and athleticism to her, but I feel like I'm pretty athletic. I feel like I can move well out there, but at the same time, I don't think I'm maybe the best mover. Like, you've got Tyra out there, you've got all these great movers, but definitely something I've been working on. When I used to play soccer, my mom used to say I'd run like a linebacker. Like, it was not great, but my trainers have fixed my form. I feel like every year I'm getting faster and stronger. The first couple years I was playing pickleball, if it hit the net and I had to run for a let court, I couldn't get to it. So I've definitely improved a lot. So a lot of hard work off the court is what that attributes to.
Do a non-pickleball question. I saw on your Twitter you said the hardest decision you have to make each day is where you're going for dinner at night. So what goes into that decision? Is it proximity, cuisine? Who are the influences in that decision?
What I'm craving, I've been eating a lot healthier, so it's a smaller thing of what you can choose from, but I've also got my parents, so it's you know what you want, but they might not want that. So it's all day we're texting on our family group chat, all right, what are we having for dinner? Nobody ever agrees, so finally I'll just decide something usually, which is in my favor. It's good, but I try to pick something for everybody. But last night I actually cooked dinner. We went to the grocery store. My mom, I think, was here coaching her other student, and my dad and I were at the store. He dropped me off at the rental house, and then he went back to pick my mom up, and I was in the rental house chopping up broccoli, and I was cooking we had chicken, broccoli, rice, casserole dish.
Nice. Amazing.
No cheese or anything like that, but it was really good. I cooked it all. Cooked for 2.5 hours.
She does
Amazing.
it. What can't she do? We talked to you at Worlds, and you said that was probably the best you have felt, which was crazy because it was such a long year here. I think you look even better right now. I know there's a little rest. Do you feel better even than Worlds right now, physically?
Well, in the beginning of Worlds, I was feeling great, but towards the end of Worlds, I was starting to feel it, which is when the knee brace came out for the finals, so I was feeling great. But just the progressive draws really take it out of me because I'm playing, 3 divisions, usually, if I'm lucky, every single day, so it's tough. But just that 4 weeks off was amazing, and I just want to say they just canceled the Veolia tournament due to all the fires. Fortunately, we're safe here in Palm Springs, but a lot of stuff's going on in LA, and I just pray for all those people, and I'm super thankful for all the firefighters who are out there fighting these fires. So everybody, even though you love watching pickleball, make sure you're keeping up with what's going on in California.
Well said. Well said. Paris Todd, Leigh Jansen.
No break.
Tough one.
Right.
Another good player.
In the semis. Thoughts on either of those players?
Well, I haven't played Leigh in a while, so it might be cool to play Leigh, but I always love playing Paris because we have great matches. But I think it's going to be a grind of a match, fun to watch. Paris may be the favorite, I think. She's probably had some better results this year than Leigh, but Leigh's been at the top for a couple years, so you never know what she's going to pull through. So I'll be watching that one. That one I will be watching.
Well, congratulations. Good luck. Get some rest. We'll see you back here. We're going to switch over to men's singles now. The #1 men's singles player in the world, Federico Staksrud, taking on Christian